This is Michael with Digital T-Shirt Shop. We are talking about the Speadtreater. So basically, turn that around there. So what I'm going to be doing is talking about what came with it, and then I haven't set it up yet, so I'm going to try to set it up. So that might be a couple of videos, but for now, this first one will be what came with it, so what it is. So looking at the Speadtreater here is I've got a drawer. You can see how far that pulls out. I don't have a tape measure here, but that's a pretty big plate here. I mean, you might be looking at, I don't know, 18 to 24 inches, 18 by 20 possibly. Looks almost proportionate to the heat press, which is, I don't know, 16 by 20, I think. So anyways, on the front of it here you have it looks like an emergency stop, an on-off, a jog, an amount of spray, and then a start button. On the top you have kind of a guide for how big of the length of the spray you're going to put on a shirt. It controls the width with spray head, like printer spray heads, which are these right here. So you have a number of different nozzles that spray different widths. In this case, you can see that one says T-Jet. Interesting. This one says T-Jet. I don't know, I guess maybe those are the same. Looks like there's a filter there too. Oh, there you go. 17-inch wide, 12-inch narrow. So I had something else there. So anyway, so I need to do basically, I don't know, the 12-inch. I need to kind of see what I'm going to do on my infant toddler shirts, and then I'm not sure what's actually in there. So there's some hoses, there's a nozzle alignment guide, a handle to replace the wire here, some tubing that I assume goes down into the pre-treatment solution, and a manual. And then this morning, as I was kind of looking at it, I came over here and I opened up the back, and this is where I don't know if this setup is gonna work, but in the back here there was a compartment here that just twists off, and I probably am gonna need more access than this, so I might need to rearrange things. And we've got this fun looking little tray, and it had these inside of it, which look as though they are cloggy, no more, funny, cloggy, spray nozzle cleaning solution, and then I guess probably a little empty one that you put a little bit in and then just set it in, so I guess you're not using all of the solution. Anyways, and in there, because of how I have it situated, I can't get all the way in there, but I could put my hand in there and feel that there's a nozzle in there, and I don't think this is going to be the best access to this nozzle to see if I'm actually able to reach, and put it in without like stripping the threads or whatever, so I might have to turn this a different direction. And then I've got an in and out for my hoses here. And aside from that, if I was to look at it from this other side, I can take this panel off, but if I was to open this door, I really don't have access to this in here. I would have to take this off, and I did actually do this the other day, that it looked like that came off pretty easily. To pull that off in order to be able to get some access in here for whatever reason I felt like I needed the access. And then I guess I'm going to put that back on. It's a pretty simple machine, it's just weighty. And then it looks as though it tilts to the back, and that's one other thing that it's got a foot that keeps it high in the front and tilts to the back. I noticed because of this tray, it seemed as though you see right here, it kind of cuts right there. If the spray was to come to the front, if there was accumulation within the machine, that would probably drip out the back, or drip out the front, or some drip out the front. It probably accumulates in the back if there's overspray, which would make you wonder if there's a way to get overspray out. And I wondered if it was kind of that little deal right there. That doesn't really seem like it's an out thing, so maybe it's that they like accumulate it and it comes out that out right back there. I don't know. So anyways, that's kind of what that is. I haven't really thumbed through the manual yet to get it hooked up. It's sold by Equipment Zone. Put the handle on. Put the tubing in. Adjusting the knobs. That's what your buttons do. Once pre-treatment has been loaded, it's time to pre-treat your first garment. Speed treater maintenance. This is something maybe, kind of glancing at this, they have a table on wheels. That could be a good solution for me, because if I was to have that machine is ideal to set in that location.
Dude, look at the time.
I'm sorry, just a second.
7:35. The boys aren't listening to me.
Okay, I'll be up in a second. Back to the video. It's actually early in the morning and looks like I haven't gotten everybody ready for school, but if I was able to pull it out from the wall, push it back to the wall, that would be ideal. Swapping, for swapping the print heads, it looks like, yeah, that's what they want you to do, is use a little bit of the cloggy solution, just kind of glancing at it to see. I can put my bucket there on the back. One for collecting overspray, one for it going in, some filtering information. Assembly. I don't see it as being too difficult, and then I'll do a video on cleaning it, although I'm sure as I go I'll probably do something just basic, and then as I get used to it, I'll probably be able to pick out some things that will really work, some little tricks that make it work better. But anyways, that's what I've got on the Speed Treater. I'll get it hooked up and we'll do another video.